Okay, everybody, this is segment number, look at my list here, 22 of Mikey's birthday special, and we're going to play Jeopardy for the Game Gear. Let's see how we do in this game, shall we? Here we go.
Jeopardy!
What? Oh, I see what I did wrong here. Alright. That's better. I forgot to set the config. As we take on Jill this game. One daily double up there somewhere in one of these categories. We have C, cities, notice the letter C in quotation marks. Broadway, science, psychology, fish, and finally on the outs. Notice outs in quotation marks. Broadway 100.
The answer is...
She was the miracle worker for Patty Duke's Helen Keller. Who is Anne Bancroft?
You are right.
Broadway 200.
The answer is...
Lerner and Lowe's One Brief Shining Moment, which ran from December 3rd, 1960 to January 5th, 1963. What is Camelot?
Correct.
Broadway 300.
The answer is...
His first stage hit was I Remember Mama, but he's better remembered for shouting, Stella! Who is Marlon Brando?
Correct.
Broadway for 400, please.
The answer is...
He won a Tony and an Oscar for the royal role he first played in 1951. Who is Yul Brynner? Oops. We got this.
Yes.
Broadway for 500.
The answer is...
Rodgers and Hammerstein's longest running play. What is Oklahoma? And I ran the category like it was nothing.
Correct.
All right. $1,500 at the moment. Let's go with C Cities 100.
The answer is...
That Toddlin town. What is Chicago?
Yes.
C Cities 200. Alright. Sea Cities 200, please.
The answer is
The destination of Chaucer's travelers in his tales. What is Canterbury?
correct.
We'll go Sea Cities for 300, please.
The answer is
Almost all of Ohio lies within 150 miles of this, its capital. What is Columbus?
yes.
Sea Cities for 400.
The answer is
As hard as Tivoli, an amusement park and garden. What is Copenhagen? Which is the capital of Denmark.
correct.
Sea Cities 500.
The answer is
Ancient Greek city known for its elegant and ornate crafts. What is Corinth? And that's going to be 2 categories I've ran without any problems. That'll be up to $3,000.
correct.
Yay! Let's go with fish for 100.
The answer is
Fish travel in these educated circles. What are schools? Ow, got a lot of money sitting in front of me right now.
correct.
Fish for 200. I think I'll make it a true daily double. Alright, for $6,200 or nothing at all, here's the clue in fish.
The answer is
The King James Bible says his captor was a great fish. Who is Jonah?
yes.
Alright! Fish for 300. We're on a roll now.
The answer is
Good eating fish that comes with a small mouth or a large mouth. What is a bass? Could I be on my way to knocking 3 full categories in a row?
you are right.
Could be. I'll go with fish for 400.
The answer is
As lungs are to a human, these are to a fish. What are gills?
yes.
Fish for 500.
The answer is
Caribbean island home of Hemingway's old man who lost his fish to sharks. What is Cuba? 3 full categories. Wow.
correct.
Wow. On the outs, 100.
The answer is
Refs call when Kareem steps over the sideline with the ball. What is out of bounds? On the outs, 200.
The answer is
The interior of Australia. What's the outback?
yes.
On the outs, 300. Could it be 4 categories in a row? We'll find out shortly.
The answer is
A football pass play or the state of a skid row bum. I don't know this one, unfortunately. So I'll let Jill have a shot at it. Down and out. Oh, okay.
yes.
Down and out is the correct response. Oh well, doesn't matter. We're on a roll. On the outs for 400.
The answer is
Playing without a full deck or where some people go from 12 to 1. What is out to lunch? Sorry.
correct.
On the outs for 500, please.
The answer is
1960 sci-fi series which took your control of your TV each week. What is the outer limits?
you are right.
All right, psychology for 100.
The answer is
What happens to wool washed in hot water, or slang for psychiatrist? What is shrink?
yes.
Psychology for 200.
The answer is
She was the first radio call-in psychologist. Don't have any idea on this one. See if Jill knows this any better than I do. Dr. Tony Grant.
yes.
Yep. Oh well. Psychology for 300.
The answer is
Jean Piaget and Arnold Giselle specialized in this branch of psychology. I got nothing on this one. The branch was child psychology. Oh, okay. Next. Psychology 400.
the answer is
Psychologist who wrote best-selling Escape from Freedom and the Art of Loving. Eric Fromm.
yes.
Psychology 500.
The answer is
Method of psychotherapy dealt with in Games People Play or I'm okay and I'm okay, you're okay. transactional analysis. Transactional analysis. That just leaves the science category. We'll start with the $100 clue. Answer there.
The answer is
Typical snowflakes have this many sides. And 5 or 6. I'm going to say what is 6. 200.
the answer is
Common element whose refined forms include pig, cast, or wrought. What is iron?
yes.
300.
The answer is
After length, width, and depth, the fourth dimension. What is space?
nope.
It's not space. So I know I'm not going to finish in the 5 figures at the end of the Jeopardy round, but hey, I'm still doing good nonetheless. Oh, it's time. It just now dawned on me. Oh well, that's okay. 400. Not to worry.
The answer is
Type of organism that lives off another, contributing nothing. What is a parasite?
yes.
Now the last clue.
The answer is
Shattered sound that accompanies breaking the sound barrier. Shattering sound that accompanies breaking the sound barrier. What is a sonic boom?
correct.
So at the end of the Jeopardy round, I have $9,600. Jill has $900, so she gets to make the first selection. Here we go. Wedded Ways for 200.
The answer is
Just as a polygamist has many wives, a polyandrist has these. What are many husbands?
you are right.
Wedded Ways 400.
The answer is
This color is one of 4 somethings a bride should wear. What is blue?
yes.
Wedded Ways for 600. Now I'm in the 5 figures, $10,200.
The answer is
After tossing the bouquet to the bachelor girls, the bride might toss this to the bachelors. Might have a clue, but I'm not sure enough to buzz in. Her garter. Oh, that wasn't my guess. Alright.
you are right.
Oh well. Wedded Ways for 800.
The answer is
If you marry in haste, what you might do at leisure. Repent. Okay. Traditional gift for a 60th wedding anniversary. What is a ruby?
Nope.
Oh no. A diamond. Oh, that's right. Oh well. Let's go to the next category. Where are we going? We're going to awards for 200. Alright. That's a good category to go to. Let's see how we did. Oh, it's gonna bite me.
The answer is
British decoration named for a former queen, and it's the Victoria Cross. But you only got $139 for it, so you're at $16.39. I bet you're gonna go to awards for 400. And I'm right. Next clue.
the answer is
Since 1932, the U.S. badge of military merit has had this colorful name. What is the Purple Heart?
yes.
Awards for 600.
The answer is
This prize did not have an economics category until 1969. What is the Nobel Peace Prize?
correct.
Awards for 800.
The answer is
26 years after writing it for the stage, he won his Oscar for the screenplay Pygmalion. Who is George Bernard Shaw? That'll put me at $11,000.
you are right.
Awards for 1,000.
The answer is
He may disagree with Gene Siskel, but he won the 1975 Pulitzer Prize for Film Criticism. Who is Roger Ebert?
correct.
There we go, up to $12,000. We have 4 other categories remaining. Let's take a look at them at this time. We have the Civil War, starts with J, the press, and movie trivia. The Civil War 200.
The answer is
Sherman's march to the sea was across this state. What is Georgia?
yes.
Civil War 400.
The answer is
165,000 fought the greatest battle in the history of the Western Hemisphere at this Pennsylvania town. What is Gettysburg?
you are right.
Civil War 600.
The answer is
Civil War president who was a West Point grad. Who is Ulysses S. Grant?
Nope.
It wasn't Ulysses Grant? Wonder who it was instead if it wasn't Ulysses Grant. Wasn't Lincoln. Jefferson Davis. He was the one. Okay. Let's go with the Civil War for 800, please.
The answer is
Slave states that didn't secede were Kentucky, Maryland, Delaware, and this one. I want to say Virginia. Missouri. Okay. It was Missouri, so I would have been wrong. It's alright. The Civil War for 1,000.
the answer is
Full name of the village where the lease surrendered to Grant. Oh. Why can I never remember this one? Looking for Appomattox Courthouse. Appomattox Courthouse. Okay. 3 categories left. Let's take a look at it one more time. Starts with J, the press, or movie trivia. Movie trivia 200.
the answer is
What Paul Newman's Hustler hustled, it also meant trouble in River City. What is pool?
correct.
Movie trivia for 400.
The answer is
Subtitled, How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb. As if I would know that one. Dr. Strangelove.
you are right.
Alright. Oh, you're going to start with J for 200. Okay.
The answer is
The first Mrs. Bonaparte. Who is Josephine?
you are right.
Let's go start with J for 400. Hang on a second here. I have to delete a video real fast. There we go. I apologize, folks. Let's go start with J for 400, please.
The answer is
A puzzle that people go to pieces over. What is a jigsaw puzzle?
yes.
Starts with J for 600.
The answer is
Police say fine to crossing a street this way. What is jaywalking?
yes.
Starts with J for 800.
The answer is
The only J in the Pledge of Allegiance. What is justice? I'm racking up a lot of cash here.
you are right.
Let's go start with J for 1,000.
The answer is
Field event and Olympian throws. What is a javelin?
Yes.
Let's go back to movie trivia, please. And I'll take it for 600.
The answer is
1949's Best Picture. Its title came from Humpty Dumpty. What is All the King's Men?
correct.
Movie trivia 800. I'm gonna try 9,200. No, 4,200 rather instead. No, 9,200. Let's do it. $25,000. Here's the clue.
The answer is
He sang his way to an Oscar in Cabaret. Who is Michael York? I don't think I'm gonna have enough time, so I'm just gonna say who is York.
no.
No, we're looking for Joel Grey, so that's gonna cost me some money. Oh well. Took a bit of a drop there, but I'm still in the lead. Movie trivia for 1,000.
The answer is
Ironically, he spoke the only word in Mel Brooks's silent movie. Who is Mel Brooks?
no.
Ah. Took that gamble I shouldn't have. Marcel Marceau. Oh, okay. That just leaves the press category. 200.
The answer is
It carries the motto, all the news that's fit to print. What is the New York Times?
yes.
400.
The answer is
This financial average company publishes the Wall Street Journal. What is Dow Jones? Hey, Tiger. My cat meowing.
you are right.
Come here, Tiger. Come here. The press for 600.
The answer is
Harvard Lampoon alumnus. By 1937, he owned 25 daily newspapers on a California castle. Who is William Randolph Hearst? the press for 800.
The answer is
Former UPI correspondent better known for, and that's the way it is on CBS. Who is Walter Cronkite?
correct.
Now the last clue. Then we'll play Final Jeopardy.
The answer is
The official news agency of the Soviet Union. This one I can never remember. Can Jill remember it? Let's find out. Oh, frick. It is TASS.
correct.
Alright, Final Jeopardy. Category is technology. I'm gonna try 2,400 on this clue. $10,000. Here's the clue.
The answer is
Its name combines the Greek for far with the Latin for to see. What is television?
the answer is
And that's correct. So Mikey's gonna get $10,000 this game. Not bad. $10 grand, not bad overall. And I'm gonna see you all for that next segment, everybody.